meant without.
Okay, I wasn't really listening to you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I would go with TSpirit a little bit. They are in a really good form at the moment, and they're just defeating everyone in the tournament, looking in a stellar form. So yeah, I would. But looking at the two drops, I feel like I like what both of these teams have got. On one side, you have Weaver, that's kind of very mobile, versus Razor, also builds into a Lincoln Sphere, which has multiple purposes. On the other hand, you have this Razor that's an extremely good carry at the moment, and is being, well, not undefeated, but has a pretty damn high win rate.
Yeah, it's looked good. You need to have an answer to it, and I'm not sure if TSpirit does, but I mean, TSpirit famously run at you, outplay you, make you feel like you're a toddler in an MMA grand finals.
Hello, Mike Test.
And you don't have any stuns versus them. You know, you've got very limited stuns versus them, right? You've got shackle shot, you've got hook shot, cogs can maybe help a bit. Is this enough?
Well, depends how the fight starts. I think one big thing for TSpirit is that they have debated them a little bit with the Tidehunter than the Centaur, and now you have the Centaur that's able to stampede out of Razor's Link as well, right?
True.
So that's bonus mobility for every single hero on the side of TSpirit. And a hero that I was waiting for, I'm like, we haven't really seen. I don't dare say any Centaur, but not too many, right?
Did we not see one earlier today?
Maybe without me. I wasn't.
Yeah, sure. You weren't there. Okay.
Okay, so you saw one.
Yes,
today.
We did see one
perfect.
Today, yeah.
That's my luck. I watch one game and the hero is picked.
That's all right. Yeah, I mean, that was against a Razor as well, though, and they went for the Ags as well, so, you know, it made sense. Also against a Doom, which favored them very nicely, because obviously the moment you get doomed, you pop that Stampede and you just run away from all your problems.
Unless it's the Centaur getting doomed, right?
Of course. Then you've doomed a Centaur, so your other cores are happy. Tell me how these lanes are going to go. What's Windranger like in the mid lane right now? Is she going to go do alright versus this Ember Spirit?
We haven't seen too many Windrangers as well. I think the lane should be fine for Ember. I think you're going to get a decent chunk of farm here, and I feel that Ember makes an easier time rotating, right?
Yeah, for sure. He's got the better catch in that regard with the slight chains. Makes better usage of the runes, I suppose. Going to be a bit of a slower game for Samel, that's for sure, but it was a very nice deny on the range creep, so, you know, Yatoro already in tatters. Sorry, Toronto, Tokyo. Since they've changed their names to both having all capital letters, it's really confused me. I've realized that I'm a very simple man, and, you know, capital letters equals Toronto, Tokyo. But now Yatoro has capital letters as well, and my brain can't handle it.
Just hope that the rest of the team doesn't go that way as well, then.
Oh, we're screwed. We're screwed if that happens. My career's over. All right, there's a time to earn some cred amongst the viewers. Which lane is First Blood going to happen on? He's last hit for me.
I would probably say top.
Okay,
that's the one that seems volatile. You have this. You have three very bulky boys though on top lanes, so.
Yeah, you do. It's a brave prediction. It's a brave prediction, but they're going to make the play here onto Ice. He could be... Nah, he's good. He's going to run away. That bug upon him will eventually be taken off. It's not the fastest right clicker in the world, but it's fine.
Yeah, he also has, like, what, 11 armor?
In trouble. One more right click.
No, Mira!
Enough! Up the high ground, Puppy's going to find him, and Puppy will draw First Blood upon Lincoln's integrity. And
I lost street cred now.
Oh no. It's alright, you can't lose what you never had.
Yeah, that's true. I had for like a month. I was ranked 1 once.
True, you had it.
Like 5 years ago or something. But yeah, on this bottom lane you have two supports that are, let's say, a little bit weaker and easier to take down. And it kind of goes you try to go on denial, you don't kill him, he heals up, he heals the tether target up, and then you get punished for it. The two of them with the bonus movement speed are definitely nasty to play against.
Oh yeah, they are some quick boys. Very, very fast indeed. Hard to get away from and hard to track down. So, you know, pretty obvious that was going to be first blood and bottom lane, I guess. And when you really think about it.
All right, Nomad, stop it. Why didn't you make a call, huh? You put me on a spot and then gloat over it.
Antagonize you over it, because exactly that, Lizard, exactly that. It's my the advantage I have being the play-by-play is that I get to lead the conversation and make sure I'm never in any trouble.
Lead it then. What's happening on the mid lane? Tell me. How's Ember and Windranger doing?
That's you leading it, but no, it's a pretty exciting lane, especially as Toronto Tokyo's run around the back and is able to steal the bounty rune away from Sumail, which is actually a bit of an issue because he is out of bottle charges here, and Toronto Tokyo is full health, full mana, with 2 bottle charges bottled up, and there are no room for Sumail to get, so this is actually could result in a bit of a deficit there in the middle lane. Meanwhile, Ice TPing away up the top side, and he's going to get out all right.
Sumail is the first one that gets level 6, and he's actually chasing Toronto Tokyo right now. Ooh. The problem is Toronto is just a little bit too fast, so yeah, you dish out a decent amount of damage, but you can't really finish the kill off.
P in some trouble, jumps back to his friend. Nisha says, get off my support, but the right click comes out from Mirror, and they're going to be able to get that kill and collapse. I think he's going to get out okay from Nisha here. No, maybe not actually. He's just too slow. Man, this Razor, so fast. There's power treads and that's it really.
That Aya would have lived 100% if he used the salve. Puppy didn't want to, I guess, waste it, because the right click was flying to him. And if he uses the salve, there's definitely enough HP on him to survive. He doesn't. He instead likes going back to base and bringing all the items to Nisha, which is also understandable. Some rune control happening from Yatoro, something that you mentioned earlier. Sumail has not had a bottle filled for a long time, and it seems like he won't have it, at least not with an active rune.
Nope.
Just a bounty.
Just a crappy bounty rune. Ugh. Gold for your whole team, not even just for you, and it's only 2 charges? Rubbish. But it's something. No one stole it this time around.
Sumail right now is like, Puppy, can you die again and TP mid, please? Puppy, can you?
I've been in that situation where I'm kind of like wishing my team dies so they can refill my bottle.
We're thinking about going mid, Mira and Toronto Tokyo, but top lane action is already happening.
There is a bit of action, but they've taken off the bugs, so you know, anti-armor's not there. But Yatoro, I don't think he's getting away from this one. Yatoro's just going to stay on top of him, and Yatoro trying to fight up into it. Nice cogs come out from Yatoro, but they turn their attention towards Ice. Maybe it wasn't that nice of cogs that blocked off Ice, but in the end he is going to be okay.
I just can't. He's healing. This is such a nice thing to do. Like, he's taken this stupid healing creep and he's healing Yatoro while he's trying to juke them. It's like... There, now he's gonna heal him. Yeah. Yeah, cool take that, Yatoro. Yeah, get healed.
So quick.
Get healed, boy.
5 mana for how much healing? Like 10?
15? Yeah.
15, wow.
Yeah, it's worth it, man.
Meanwhile, Sumail is trying death by 1,000 cuts onto Toronto Tokyo once again here. But Toronto Tokyo is going to turn around on Sumail. Sumail, has he got a way out of this one? He's got the 1 charges. Bottles out as well. Toronto Tokyo playing a dangerous game. Mira going to come in and ruin the fun. But as is Puppy, the support's coming through. Salve out from Puppy, keeping Sumail nice and safe. He opens up. Bunch of low heroes just kind of pounding away at each other.
Don't worry, Ice will heal up both of them.
I've seen, like, you know, kills where you just slowly whittle someone down, but I've never seen lanes where they're just slowly healing someone up. It must be a pain in the ass to micro, right?
Definitely. And you can auto-cast it, I guess. Does it even work anymore if you auto-cast it? I guess it doesn't. Just cast it on yourself constantly.
I want to see him, like, heal a ranged creep, stop it getting last hit, and then deny it.
Oh, that's the next level play, yeah.
That'd be big. That's the dazzle play right there.
So far, a very calm game, isn't it? Like, only 3 kills, 8 minutes in.
This is very action-packed compared to the first game we had. We had, like, 3 kills at, like, 15 minutes, so...
All right.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot.
You're really gonna stick it in that I didn't see the first game. All right.
Don't get off that very... Oh, Doom straight up onto the Weaver. Yatoro coming in around the sidelines here. He gets the cogs out onto him. The damage will be enough to bring down Yatoro. And I like that from my side. The moment he hits 6, do not give the Weaver time to even process that you leveled up. Just turn around, whack the Doom out on him, and just Sport is there to finish the job. Very nicely done.
That's Yatoro, right? Like Ice, his job was just there to press Doom on the Weaver.
It's just kill him.
Ember.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
OGA is caught, but can they kill him?
Yeah, that's a decent chunk of damage to him, honestly. With that Scorched Earth coming through as well, OGA is losing his health, but not quite enough. Oh, Yatoro takes a pretty big swipe from Sumail from the side. Ice. Back up to healing we go. He's full mana, so he's going to have to spend a bit of time spamming that S button.
Oh, God. Rocket? Is it enough? I don't think so. No way. Level 1 rocket. Come on, heal up, boy. Heal up, Ice. Go into your lair.
His APM's going to be so sick this game. Ice. That spell's on cooldown. Come on, buddy. Stop slacking. Still the creed. Better not see any inefficiency there. Double damage rune in the bottle for the Ember Spirit as Ice continues to heal himself away in the top lane.
He doesn't want to farm. He has Midas. All he needs to do, Ember, stop lane.
Oh no, heal Ice, please! Couldn't heal through that. Double damage run to Tokyo, roams up to the top lane and kills off the dude.
Thinking about tickling Yatoro a little bit, as the skill is kind of hard to do even with the double damage, right? And also keep in mind that there's relocate from Puppy and Nisha, so any aggressive move that you do on top lane can be heavily punished.
Gotta be disciplined, you gotta be smart.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
100% sure, whatever you say. And do you think that it's like they're pressuring the top tier 1? This is a move that can be punished, like we said, with relocate. Wouldn't you rather perhaps move to the tier 1 bottom and attack the lane in which IO is? Very peculiar how TeamSpirit are approaching the post or laning stage.
Yeah, I think they're just utilizing the fact that there's a dead Doom to whack away at that tower a bit, and not really any objective commitment from them, I suppose.
Does make sense.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It did look like, I mean, there were 4 heroes wailing at the tower. It's some sort of move, anyways. Sumail, he's just farming up for this Maelstrom. You know, as you mentioned before, this hero can't really do much in terms of rotations and kill threat until he has the Maelstrom. Very item-dependent hero compared to the Ember Spirit, who can move around very early.
For sure. If you want to see if he is interested in making any plays, just look at the ways that he's using his spells. If he's spamming stuff out constantly and has no mana, most likely than not, he just wants to stay mid and continue farming that Maelstrom.
Wow, committing the hook shot in, and now the reload comes in as well, as you say, but Toronto Tokyo get the kill and jump away. However, Ice, he's actually got the Doom out onto and the deny to the neutral creep. XD indeed. Thank you very much, Centaur. Coming in clutch with the stomp deny.
I wonder if Doom would have killed him if Io didn't tether in. Like, the Centaur will not stomp unless there are 3 heroes around.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
The shackle does not connect.
It's close. It was close, but no cigar.
Oh, we got him.
Oh my.
There is a cigar.
Wow.
Yeah, and can you explain to me where this saying comes from? Close but no cigar. Like,
yes, I can listen.
Thank you. But without googling.
Close. I'm not googling.
I can do that as well. Like, what the hell is this? I'm done. Weaver has taken the bottom tier 1 tower, has that Maelstrom and Falcon Blade completed straight into Linken's, no boots necessary. And do they have any mid lane? Well, Nomad is googling, guys. I'll be the play-by-player, I guess.
Thank you very much, but
Yatoro uses that hookshot in. Nisha connects with the static link, but he's alone. Oh, gets ravaged, actually.
Pushka, though, the hesitation there, is that going to cost them? It very well might. The chains are out, and yeah, they don't want to go up this high ground with the TPs coming on through here. Misha's going to be absolutely fine. Oh, they found Samael, however. Samael kind of needs some help here. He's got an E. He's going to use it to try and get himself away. TSpirit still chasing. They've got Yatoro on the Weaver, so getting on top of Samael shouldn't be too hard, but finishing him off, that might be tricky. He gets himself under the tower, and they're not going to commit more than that. They don't want to overextend for this, so Samael does survive. And all in all, a lot of time wasted from TSpirit here without too much gained.
If
Radiant's middle tower is under
connected, the stroke of fate, Sumail would have died for sure. So I can see that they were attempting to dive a little bit, but sadly for them didn't work out. In Yatoro now is taking a juicy stack. It's a double one, but still nice amount of gold going his way. There are some ancient stacks as well, a triple in the triangle, and a Weaver right now can actually take it. With the Maelstrom, with the Storm, actually very capable of, unless Collapse says no, it's mine. And it seems like he is saying exactly that.
Remember your place.
Spoke up.
TSpirit once again looking for some action, this time up at top. Moving into the Doom, Ice gets himself away. He's not showing on the lane. Do TSpirit keep on going here and try and find Ice? He's positioned very, very well to not get caught.
He's hiding in the trees. Ember and Grimstroke will go into the triangle. There's no one there. Perhaps some...
Ice is showing, but he has got two heroes nearby, so this might not be the easiest pick-off. Let's see what happens.
Centaur is deeping as well.
Is near Samael. They're actually moving away now. They are going to come back towards him, but are they going to be in time to save Ice? There's a double damage, and he's going to get killed off regardless. Could possibly go for the Doom reload, but it just seemed like a bit too much to ask for there.
Yeah, he didn't go back because he had two heroes around him, right? And they were in the forest, so he thought there's no way that they just go on me that easily from this side. There's no one to the left. Who's gonna be on the left if I have two heroes in the enemy jungle? So yeah, nice smoke from TSpirit, getting them in position a little bit earlier.
Sensed something there. I'm not sure what he sensed, but popping the cogs on the rune spot. You know what? That wouldn't have happened to Ice if he'd kept the healing creep. Centaur stun did nothing. He needed heals there.
Yeah, for sure. It would have bought enough time, and he'd be saved.
Needs a Holy Locket as well, just to double down.
Next level strategies, Nomad.
Thank you.
I like it.
Radiant's middle tower
I wouldn't share them usually to the public, you know.
Yeah, keep them to myself so I can gain that sweet MMR with Holy Locket Doom.
Exactly, you know, just keep them, abuse them on your own.
Interestingly, Yapsil's just rushing this Aghanims here, and he is going to connect onto the center. Yeah, definitely who he was going for as the team comes in, TP's across. Collapse actually using the ultimate here, but that's not going to get him out. And Ice is going to claim the kill onto his enemy offlaner.
Radiant's middle tower
broke the wrong cog. The plan was sound, break one cog and then stampede out, right? But he broke the cog, he killed the cog that was right next to a tree. So after doing that, the tree was still blocking him. I think, did he Quelling Blade? I don't think he Quelling Bladed.
Not too sure. A bit of panic in the moment there, perhaps, but they're in the bottom lane now. They're going on to Ice once again here. Silenced up, taken down. Yatoro and Mira, a great pairing here. And TSpirit, they're utilizing this combination really, really well. They're just moving around the map as two, utilizing the Grimstroke Inkswell, because they've got two fantastic Inkswell users, and when the Centaur has a blink, which I
even more
he does, yeah. So you got three great users of that.
Casting it on Weaver, on Ember, even on Mikoshka, really. Hookshot misses. By the way, you asked about the Aghanims on Yapzor. I actually think that this is the best way to play Clock, hands down. Yeah. Rushing the Aghanims, it just changes the hero. It allows you to do so many tricks, and Clock +1 with Aghanims is almost a certain kill on any hero. There's just so much control.
It's really annoying, and BKB penetrating as well with the both the cogs and the stun, so there's no real answer to it.
Yeah. So the trick is, usually when you're playing versus a Clockwork, right? He hooks in, you BKB if you have it. But the problem is,
Radiant's
here
bottom
you BKB
tower
and
is
then
under
you're
attack.
stunned again, right?
A tool to teach.
So it, like you said, it doesn't really help. Lincoln's
situation.
completed on Yatoro though.
Is under attack.
Look at this guy. He's got a Lincoln. He's like, hell yeah, I can do anything I want. Die middle tier 1 tower. And actually, Secret aren't in the place to defend this. They gotta let this go. And that'll be the first tier 1 tower of the game. In the middle lane, at least, going to the way of Team Spirit. Of course, these safe lane towers are both dead, respectively.
Mid lane, Yatoro, that's they were thinking about it. Inksoul was casted on Centaur, but this is a bit too deep. Like going for that tier 2 dive, I'm not sure. You're playing versus a Wisp, Razor, and they do have some big items on the side of Team Secret as well. 2 BKB charges. Ember. Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Yep.
Very, very close there.
Nicely played, got out.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So, I mean, I'm guessing Secret are pretty happy with this pace, right? It's a bit slow, you know, they're the ones with the Midas Doom. Their Razor's farming up as well, you know, not really turning up to any engagements just yet. This is fine for them, right?
Yeah, I would assume so. Anytime you have a Doom and they use it here.
Whoa, this is a tier 2 tower without much health left. It's taking some heavy hits. The pings are coming out. Collapse
Radiant's middle tower
has
is under
to be
attack.
careful. Team Spirit is setting up in the area. If they're going to take a fight, it is going to be a proper fight, not just a pick-off. So, Secret, if they go, they need to be sure of it so they can get that kill as soon as possible. Vision advantage going to Spirit. I'm not sure they're going to be too tempted to make anything happen here. Ice runs forwards, but a blink away from the Centaur. Stay away from the Doom is the call. They've got Mapochka here, stunned up, and he's going to be able to get off the Ravage regardless here and just turn around onto Yapsor. Maybe not the play they were looking for there, as Nisha's BKB not really getting a whole lot done. Maybe it gets him the kill onto Mira. Mira getting very little. Will take him down, but Eye on the backline being smashed away at by Yatoro. Yatoro, though, doesn't quite have the damage output. Meanwhile, Samael, he's actually using that ultimate onto Collapse, who is still plenty healthy and also going to get picked off by Yatoro. This is a big issue for Team Secret. They pour too much into the Centaur, and now they're getting punished pretty damn hard. Yatoro just running circles around them right now. They do indeed have it, but they can't get in range. Weaver's going to be fine, and Team Spirit are the ones who lose 2 heroes. But as do Team Secret as well. Did they buy back on the clock? Was just a short. He's still low level, isn't he?
Yeah. I think that if you're Team Secret, you need to reconsider using focused fire on Centaur. Like, Sumail almost killed himself there, just hitting the scent.
I was wondering about that. I didn't want to... Yeah, they poured a lot into that Centaur in that fight, but they didn't bring him down.
He's the tankiest one, and his item build too. Does he have a Lotus Orb? Almost has a Lotus Orb completed, so extremely difficult to take down.
But I mean, I guess when you look at the other targets, the Weaver, probably very tricky for Smell to stay on top of the Weaver. As time-lapse as well. The Ember Spirit, the moment you cast Focus Fire on him, he's just gone. Ideally, they want to doom up somebody and then follow up with Focus Fire just to get them dead for sure, but...
Yeah, they didn't even use Doom that last fight.
Nope.
But, the trick is Secret didn't have that blink on Doom, and it was very difficult for them to start a fight. Like Yapsor, he can hook in, but even after he hooks in, like, every single hero on Team Spirit can react on time and either get away, or if you're Tidehunter, just use all your spells before you die, which is also good. You're at position 5. Now that they do have a blink on Ice, things do change a little bit. Ideally, they could catch Toronto Tokyo before he gets his Lincoln Sphere.
Misha from the low ground.
They know where he is now.
Yeah. Very far forward though, he doesn't care, and actually Outside Slice has jumped onto Mapochka on the Pos 5 Tidehunter, and he's going to get taken out. There's actually Team Spirit making the play this whole time. And I think that was Ice trying to look for the Remnant, found it a little bit too late, unfortunately, but look at Yatoro, constantly being very, very annoying on this Weaver, shove it in the middle tier 2 tower. Secret, they need to do something about this. They're losing buildings.
Team Spirit will know, though. Because Secret is going for Rush.
Yeah.
You can see Toronto Tokyo, he's already going there with the Lincoln Sphere, keep in mind, and Arcane Rune.
Radiant's
Gonna try and disrupt it, but Roshan is so low. Can he go for the steal? Toronto Tokyo tries for it.
Oh, he kills
Does
it.
get the kill, but doesn't get the Aegis. That will go to Nisha. But now TeamSpirit, they're looking for something. Eyesight Sights on the front lines once again. He has got the Doom, but the Linkens, I don't think it's popped on Yatoro. And now Eyesight Sights is just going to get run down. Oh, he's already used the Doom onto Centaur after he's already used the Stampede. Unfortunate. Samel still trying to fight in the front lines here. Not really looking too great as Nisha rips around the back and kills on Poshka once again. Doing a lot of damage to Yatoro here, but he has not got a time lapse to work with, so could be in a bit of trouble. Tries to Sakuchi himself away. Rockets out as well. And it looks like the Weaver is just... Oh god, safety. And now the jump into the stomp here onto the Razor. Razor's going to go down along with Yatoro. It's a nice couple of kills for TeamSpirit as they take the Aegis out of the hands of TeamSecret and really lose nobody for it. Some lovely, lovely team fighting there from TeamSpirit.
Hey, they lost Tidehunter. What do you mean nobody? He's a part of the team. He contributes.
Sure. Not quite
Even though he
the same
didn't even
value
have...
as some other heroes here, I would say.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're happy for him to be the sacrificial lamb.
Top lane, Centaur collapse, he blinks out. Yeah, you're completely right. Miposhka even did not use his Ravage, and I believe now, if you're TeamSpirit, you can look to smoke up, get the fight. That's what they're gonna do, as Doom has already been used unsuccessfully for TeamSecret. Plus, they lost that Aegis. Like, really good plays from TeamSpirit to left round and center in that fight. This play, perhaps not as much.
Wow, reload out and everything, my goodness. They just wanted to get the hell out of there on TeamSecret, and this probably means that Puppy will die. Goodbye, sweet prince.
They tried to save him a bit. It's so hard for Doom to get the proper target. Like in that fight around the pit, Eyesight Sights actually does jump right, but he can't break Linkens. He needs Fey Grenade or he needs a creep that can actually allow him to break that. After he gets like a Purge creep or ensnare or anything, then...
Yatoro goes for the D-Ward, nearly gets caught by Collapse. Collapse hesitates just a minute there on the start, or maybe it was the interrupt from the battery side, not quite sure. Either way, doesn't get the kill. The Spirit say that's enough.
Almost breaks that TP, but I'm not sure if they would be able to kill him. In any case, the Toro God gets out and he's building towards that Skadi next. He's a pretty big Weaver.
He is indeed. Top of net worth now, overtook Nisha a couple of minutes ago.
What do you think about Nisha's build? He's not going for Refresher. Do you like that? He's going for AC instead, some extra armor, and SNY completed.
Yeah, so the SNY I liked a lot. You're playing with an Aya, you know, you kind of doubles the value of any movement speed you get. So I did like that choice a lot. Would maybe like the Refresher now over the AC, but I guess they do a lot of physical damage on TeamSecret.
It benefits him. It
take
benefits,
a lot of physical.
Windranger as well, right?
Yeah, arms to the bugs somewhat. You know, give everyone a bit more attack speed to take them off. It's still a lot of value. I kind of like it. But Yapsol's actually hookshotting in here. Collapse getting taken on down here. Nice BKB from Nisha. Should secure this kill as the Sentinel will lose his life. Also on the back lines, they're looking over towards Poshka, but Poshka might just tick away. Ooh! Power shot will miss from Sumail. Poshka does actually get away. Look at the damage pouring in now as the Ember Spirit commits to the fight and brings down Eyesight Sights and Yapsor. Double kill for Toronto Tokyo as he jumps in at the right moment, takes down two. They'll go towards Puppy as well. Puppy, has he got anything to link to? Doesn't look like it as he's going to lose his life as well. Secret, great start to this fight for them. And then it kind of just gets very sloppy very quickly.
I can't even believe how well TeamSpirit recovered from that beginning, as Yapsor did some godly plays on Clockwork. He hooks in, and he prevents anyone from going into the fight by cogging on the ramp, right?
Yeah.
Completely separating Collapse from the rest of his team, but TeamSpirit, they're just way too fast to react. They get in, and Ember is just doing God's work in these fights, dishing out a ton of damage. He has that Desolator to work with, Orb of Corrosion and Maelstrom. Like, it's not even Weaver that's the biggest problem in fights. It's really Toronto Tokyo.
Nisha could be caught out here. 3 seconds still on the BKB. Can now use it, so we'll be okay. And they forced the ultimate out of him, actually, but only 60-second cooldown on that, so he'll be all right.
Ice was done. He just couldn't find a creep to break Lincoln's with, so he bought himself a Yules. And he's like, alright, had enough of this.
I need something. He does indeed. Why didn't you go Halberd this game? On Ice?
Not sure really. I guess Yules is kind of fine for some dispels as well. Decent versus Stampede, right? I think that could be one of the reasons why he went Yules over it.
Rune of invisibility.
And I guess Halberd's not really fantastic. Ooh, hold on, we got a catch here on some mail. They're going to drop the Ravage for this one, and they will be able to bring down the King in the bottom lane. However,
very nicely comboed the Force Staff into the Blink collapse, even though he wasn't necessarily close. They just move him in, followed by Ravage. Very well played.
Love me a nice aggressive Force Staff, very cute.
So we're waiting for Yatoro to finish off his Aghanim's. It's 1,000 gold away, but he's not waiting.
He's not waiting. We are, but he's not. Well, Force Staff away, and Collapse does escape his coggy prison. Well, Toronto Tokyo collapses there as well. They've got the stuns, but the heals coming out from Puppy seem to be enough to keep him alive. Not for long though. They do finish the job, and now they need to get the IO out of here. He's about to reload back, but he won't be able to make it. 2 more heroes dead. TSpirit, they are running over TSecret at this point with a jump in from Ice to keep Nisha alive. Now the turnaround, they've got the Doom out onto the Weaver, but the Force Staff down to the low ground. He's going to be absolutely fine. Toronto Tokyo also makes it back to his team. So not only did they get 2 kills, not only did the Wind die earlier, and now they've wasted Doom on the side of TSecret as well. TSpirit, man, I feel like they've just played this traffic light Dota, where it's green light and they go, and then it's red light and they back away, and it's green light and they go, and they all somehow know exactly when those lights are coming on and off. It's insane how synchronous they are inside these team fights. It is beautiful Dota. It really is.
And what's TSecret? They're those guys that continue running after red light.
They don't have a red light. Their traffic light is broken. It's green all the way, baby.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I tried. Anyway, Skadi on Weaver makes Io's life a bit harder, but also Razor's. Like, I don't think Weaver cares anymore about being static linked. Just gets up close personal, destroys anyone that's on his way. As that MKB that he's building into, and once he gets that Sumail's game, he's kinda ruined too.
I mean, Sumail really doesn't feel like he'd had much of a game from the start, to be honest. The panel did doubt the Windranger pick. I really wanted it to work out because I love seeing a good Wind game, but this just hasn't really felt like it. I mean, how do you focus fire a decent core here, right? You focus fire the Centaur and you just get stabbed in your own face, mostly. You do it on either of the other two and they're just going to run away. Jump up, stun. Nice initiation from side. Also in the back, Toronto Tokyo fighting out with Sumail. A battle of the mids and the backlines. Meanwhile, Toronto Tokyo, Yatoro is just tearing Yatoro apart. And Sumail does end up going down. Yatoro dead as well. As they jump in now, Ember Spirit joining the main lines of the fight. BKBs are out. They have got the Doom, but they don't want to use it. As Puppy falls as well. And it looks like this is just TSecret absolutely melting under the fire of TSpirit. Awkward fight.
On the upside, they do have 4 buybacks and perhaps a Doom after she's up in 14 seconds. The only question is, will they GG out before that?
Yeah, it's a real possibility at this point. It just does not look like I can take team fights anymore.
You do have a tier 2 on the top lane, so at best, TSpirit can get 2 sides, right? They can't really go for megas.
Radiant's middle barracks is fallen.
You're really a glass half full kind of person, aren't you, Lizard?
I mean, it's Dota. Anything can happen. You should never, you really should never give up. I mean, in pro games, I think you can't really expect people to make as many mistakes, but when you're playing pods, I don't think I'm one of those play until the end, until the throne falls.
Me too, man. Me too.
I mean, you never know. They might DC. Electricity might fail. Something might happen.
I mean, my reason's a little stupid. I just believe that I'm not smart enough to know when the game's actually over, so I'll just play until the very end regardless. Very humble that way. Roshan is being humbled in the meantime as well. That's going to be an Aegis going the way of Yatoro, so if you thought he was hard to kill before, now it's just going to be downright impossible. Doom the Weaver all you like, friends. It's not going to matter.
and he'll probably be on the front lines as well. He has that Dragon Lance, giving him just enough range to assault the high ground. If you're Secret right now, you have to find a way to kill the Weaver without using Doom, right? Because you need the Doom for that second life. Or at least you need the Doom to kill off Ember. Killing Ember off first would perhaps be even better.
Your place is here.
But yeah, that Ember is actually hunting you.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
He's been tapped a little bit, he's alright. Yatoro, not a fear in the world. Lincoln, Skadi, MKB, and an Aegis. Weaver has everything he can want to jump in. They actually get the Doom out onto the Ember Spirit, but they're just going to stampede him out of there. And he's going to be absolutely fine. Samel, though, still chasing, still wants it. Can he find it? Also, he's going to find something all right, and then it's not what he is looking for. The Windranger is down, and Yatoro is still fighting on the front lines, chasing back inside of Team Secret, telling them, get back in your base. We did not give you permission to leave. And they will be forced back to that high ground. Secret, a nice try, a good Doom from my side, but unfortunately, the moment that stampede comes out, the fight is over. Now the Jumper with the Ravage connecting on to 3. Down goes 1, down goes 2. Can they get any more of the Absol to fall? Toronto Tokyo trying to get his way out of this one. He has got the remnants to work with. So now trying to chase him down, but can't stay on top of him. Nearly brings a kill in, but can't quite make it happen. Yatoro still fighting on the front because he's got that Aegis. He is happy to just blast damage into these Secret heroes. And now a TP out from Misha. They try to disengage to the side of Team Spirit. They decide they've had enough, and it does look like they're going to be able to make it out on all 4 heroes. And once again, just the Tidehunter dies. You happy this time, Wizard?
Yeah, this time I'm happy. You did it well. Just the Tidehunter, because his skills matter. His Ravage was on point. Secret is just struggling to get a good team fight without losing too many heroes, and Team Spirit is not struggling at all to disengage every time that's necessary. This time around, they force 3 buybacks, they go back, reset. They'll strike back before Aegis is reclaimed, as they have like, what, 2 more minutes on it? 2.5 minutes. Weaver is also level 25. That +1 Gemnet attack feels so damn good on this hero.
Yeah, it's silly.
I would love to see the shard on him as well. Yeah, he's buying it next. It's just like he hits you with the swarm as a support and you just die from the Gemnet attacks. It's ridiculous how strong this is.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Top lane relocate. Puppy. Oh, puppy. Oh, there's...
Are scanning.
Goodbye, Mr. Puppy. It's been fun.
Dire's top
Well, that's it. They might
tower is
actually...
under attack.
Never mind, yes they will. There is a hero here for him to reload to, but he's got silence out. And Samel gets killed off by Yatoro, so Yatoro is just full anti-Samel with his build, his gameplay, his everything. We want this guy shot game. The Absol jumping in there, they're trying to make the play. They manage to get the Doom out onto the center, which means there will be no Stampede. With a static link, they do bring him down, but it is a trade for Eyesight Sight. So Nisha, he's in very, very deep here, but Poshka will dive the Lightning Storm, but Nisha gonna go down regardless. Yatoro's gonna get the kill. The Weaver still completely unfettered throughout this entire damn thing, and the GGs get called from Team Secret as game number 1 goes to Team Spirit convincingly. Puppy, you might have had a plan for this.